Starting with Rapid SCADA 6.4.2, new plugins for miming diagrams are available. First, I will show what things should be enabled to use new mimic diagrams. Open the configuration database, the table named view types, and make sure that this row exists. If it doesn't exist, create a row and fill it as demonstrated. After that, open the options of the administrator applications and check the extension for launching mimics in the editor. In the WebStation configurations, 3 plugins should be activated. And at the end, the configuration file must exist. This file determines the configuration of mimics in Runtime and in the editor. Font section, Arial font is commented, so it's not used. Scaling options show or hide a toolbar over the mimic to scale its blinking rate, and editor options related to using a grid. If all the required things active, you can create new mimics. Navigate to Views, click New File. You can choose the classical schemes or new mimic diagrams and faceplates. Faceplate is a custom component created by a user which can be inserted in any mimic diagram as a component. I already created a mimic and a faceplate for you and specified a mimic in the views table as usual. Double click the node to open a mimic in the editor. Editor is fully web-based. At the top there is a toolbar with different features. In the left there are tool windows, and the main part is a mimic diagram. 2 groups of components are available by default: standard and basic. Faceplates are shown if you add a faceplate to your mimic. The structure. Dependencies are the faceplates. Images used by the mimic, and components. The property grid to edit properties of the mimic and components. This is a text component. New properties such as corner radius, text direction, scripting is a separate topic. Component can be visible or hidden, enabled or disabled. It can blink. Such states are not reflected in the editor. It will work in runtime. Actions that can be executed when a user clicks the component. A visual state on hover, on disable, when blinking. Property bindings, also a separate topic, not for this short video. Padding from borders. This is a picture component, similar to the old picture components. In the old schemes there were two kinds of components, static components and dynamic components. In new mimics they were joined, and any component can be static or dynamic. Using corner radius you can make components like that. This is a faceplate. It's created in a separate file, and it has a property that can be changed manually, custom properties changed manually or programmatically. There are property bindings. Properties are bound to channels. This panel contains components of the basic group, two buttons. The first uses custom CSS styles from the Bootstrap library. The second is a typical button. Two LEDs, one of them is square, two toggles, and of course when you move the panel, all the contents also moved as a single block. A faceplate is like a small mimic diagram. There are components in the faceplate, and the faceplate has properties to export. When the mimic creating completed, you can see it in runtime. We are going to make new components, new properties, new features of mimic diagrams, and we'll show it in videos and documentation. Thank you.